All right. Gonna start a little bit early. Hopefully everything goes well. Hello. Welcome to a late night AMA live stream. Let me just make sure I'm live. Bum bum bum. Okay, we're good. So anyways, trying to maintain this schedule of streaming once per week on the weekends. Been having a little bit of issues, I guess you could say, with the normal time that I do stream, which has usually been on Saturdays in the afternoon. I think I'm going to have to change that schedule moving forward, but we'll play around with it. We'll see. Ideally, I would love to stream more than just once a week, because I find these streams a lot of fun and entertaining. So I'm thinking maybe later, Saturday night or Sunday night, but we'll see. We'll see. Because the other thing I have to think about is like time zones. Because I know some people will watch from, say, Europe, which is 6, 7, 8 hours ahead of Eastern Standard Time. So if I stream now, 7, it's probably like, 1 a.m., 2 a.m. for some people. So I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see how it goes. So anyways, if you are watching the replay of this stream, thanks for stopping by. The next live stream will probably be the 11th, I think. So if you want to catch the next live portion of this, it's probably going to be next Sunday. And again, we'll figure out the time. I'm sort of all over the place. I'm excited to share a couple projects that I'm working on. And most importantly, I have a potential opportunity coming up in the future to maybe fulfill this long-term goal that I have of creating content full-time. It's a tiny chance, but we'll see. We'll see. There's lots of stuff in the works right now. But mainly I've just been focusing in on trying to just create the best content I can, create the best videos that I can, do the best live streams. And I created a third channel. So the second channel is a podcast, and the third channel is this, I don't know what you would call it, like a personal finance analytics type channel. And what I've learned from YouTube over the years, I've accumulated all this, I guess, knowledge, wisdom, or information from playing this YouTube analytics game. And so I figured, hey, why not make a separate channel where I can just make really short, quick tutorials, more like straight to the point videos about what I know and just sharing everything I know about this whole YouTube journey. How to grow the channel, click-through rates, view duration, subscribers, getting monetized, AdSense, everything. Like everything that I've learned. I figure, why not share that on another channel? Because it doesn't really fit in with my current channel. It doesn't have anything to do with self-improvement, even though this is a self-improvement channel. But I don't know. I just feel like it doesn't fit if I randomly just started making videos talking about YouTube analytics stuff. So if anyone wants to check that channel out, it's just called Bearsy Analytics. If you go to my homepage, I think it's on there. On home, there's like a link there with my two other channels, the podcast and the analytics channel. The analytics channel is interesting because normally whenever I look up those type of videos on YouTube, they're always stretched out to like 8, 9, 10 minutes, which I understand because you want to get those mid-roll ads in and make more revenue, right? However, so many times in like a 9-minute video, there's only like a minute or 30 seconds of that video that you actually need. And so what I've been thinking is, why don't I just make some quick videos where I get straight to the point in the very first sentence, like, here's the answer, here's the information that I promise in the title of the video, and just straight up say it right in the very beginning. And then make the video no longer than 2 minutes if I can. Try to make it like a minute and a half, like super, super quick. so that you know when that channel posts a video, you click it and then you'll get the information right away. There's going to be no filler, no bullshit, no sponsors, no dragging on the video to get mid-roll ads, none of that. It's just going to be super direct and to the point. And the other thing that's kind of cool about that is there's going to be no editing. So what I've been doing is I just turn on my camera, hit record, and then I'll know what the title of the video is beforehand. So I have a general idea of what to talk about, but then I'll just do it in one shot, like one take, 2 minutes, done, upload it. No sound design, no color correction, no removing all the white noise and breaths. I just leave it all in there and just post it. And so that channel has a schedule right now to post every Friday at 10 a.m. So if anyone's watching this stream and you've been contemplating starting a YouTube channel, creating a channel, or maybe you've always wanted to make a YouTube channel and you weren't really sure where to start, or maybe you have started already and you're sort of struggling to figure out how to get the ball rolling. How do I gain subscribers? How do I gain watch time? How do I start getting monetized and making money off my channel, for example? And so that channel that I made is just going to share everything. It's going to be no filter, just completely transparent with every little bit of information that I know. And so it's fun. That's fun for me. It's just a little side project that I don't put too much time into. I guess it does need some love in terms of the thumbnails that it has, because the thumbnails are atrocious for that channel. But it is what it is. And there's also something about just learning to be more direct with speaking. I think that's also a really good skill for YouTubers to work on, because with this channel, I'm always focused on story. Like, what is the story? What is the information? What is the value of the video? Like, what information can I share, or what type of long form discussion can I sort of break down and go through that will give the viewer value? And the thing with making storytelling videos, usually they're longer, right? So if you look at my channel, we're talking 8, 10, 12, sometimes 16-minute long form videos. So I do ramble on a lot in my regular form videos, which is why I started the stream. So because I have all these stupid ideas that aren't worthy of a regular YouTube video, but instead I can just ramble on and share it during the live stream. And so I think that is a good place for all my brainstorming, for example. So that's generally the direction of where I'm going with the channel moving forward. The podcast is still there. That channel has grown extremely slow the first 2 years, I think, but I think in the beginning of this year, it started to really pick up. So the podcast is looking healthy. Before, it was sort of funny. I would log into it and I do these, 1 to 2 hour podcast episodes. I spend all this time editing it. And then I look at the plays and it's like 2. And obviously one of those plays is my own, right? And the other is one person. So I think it was like 2 years where my podcast was getting like one authentic or one unique listener per episode. And so again, if you are someone that is, say, you want to start a podcast, maybe you're inspired by Lex Friedman or Chris Williamson or Joe Rogan. Maybe you're inspired by one of these podcasters that you listen to, and you've been thinking about starting your own podcast. The one piece of advice that I can really give you is, if you're going to start a podcast, make sure you do it out of passion or love for creating. Growing viewership for a podcast is extremely difficult. It's so slow. It's like this unbelievably long grind. Or at least that's what it's been like for me. Whereas the YouTube channel, I make a video about something and then it'll get traction, maybe in YouTube search or the notifications or browse or suggested. There's all these ways that a YouTube video can get discovered. And it does, depending on the topic you talk about. But if you do a podcast episode, unless your podcast is specifically about a certain topic, idea, or niche, I feel like you have to have some reasonable expectations, where there's so many people starting podcasts now. It's not like 2012, like 10 years ago, when, podcast was still something society was unsure about, but now it's pretty much mainstream. And so with that popularity also comes increased competition. And so again, you have to go into the podcast game knowing that it's going to be a grind, knowing that it's going to be extremely difficult. And if your sole goal is to just grow a following and make money, it's going to be really difficult. It's going to be really tough to show up week in and week out and record these episodes and have these conversations if it's not coming from a place of passion or love. And so that's where I've been able to keep going, is because I genuinely have conversations with people that I enjoy. If it's about talking about self-improvement or philosophy or finance or sports, gambling, whatever the topic is, generally the guest that I have on does something, is knowledgeable in a certain field that I'm interested in. Right? All this conversations and subjects and creators I have on my podcast, they are ones that I enjoy, and it's fun. And I have no monetary goals for the podcast. Like on the main channel, I have very, not strict, but I do a lot of planning for the main channel. I set a lot of goals that I try to reach and achieve, whether it comes to views, subscribers, watch time, getting a number of videos out. I'm very planned and calculated with the main channel. Whereas the podcast is kind of whatever. If it gets a listen, it gets a listen. If not, I don't really care. It's just there for something that's fun. That's fun to do and super enjoyable. And I think that's probably a really good mindset to have if you want to get into YouTube. It's like, I know everyone says this quote is so cliche. If you do what you love, you'll never work a single day in your life. We all know that, right? But again, it's like, if you are going to start a YouTube channel, man, you have to be in it for the long haul. It's like such a long grind. And there's all these skills that you'll learn along the way, like dealing with haters and naysayers and negative comments and feedback that wouldn't be considered constructive. So there's lots of barriers along the way. Yo, Misanthropy. What's up, bro? Happy Sunday. Yeah, man, my schedule was sort of messed up this weekend. I was super busy, but I figured, let's at least get a stream in, a late night stream. I know the time is off, so probably going to get like no one show up because I'm way past the regular time, but it's okay. Maybe this is good to have one of the AMA 2 or 3 days where it's like no viewers, right? That's also an important lesson for YouTube too. Like if you're going to stream, if you're going to create videos, if you're going to create shorts, if you're going to create a podcast, you're going to have these days where no one is watching, no one is listening, no one cares. And during those moments, are you going to get discouraged? Like right now, it's like a test for me. Am I going to get discouraged and be like, why am I live streaming? No one's showing up, no one cares. Or why am I creating YouTube videos where I put all this work into editing and you get like 7 views? And that's a true test of all this stuff. But again, if it is coming from a place of enjoyment and passion and you're doing it just for the fun, then it's easy to keep on going. Happy June, 6 months till 2024. Oh, I never even thought about that. 6 months till 2024. What a wild statement that is. Let's give the rest of 2023 hell, shall we? Yeah, bro. Lots of man. I don't know about you, but I have lots of stuff planned for the rest of 2023. I'm super excited about this year, to be honest. It's I don't know how to explain it. It's going to be 4 years on YouTube. I think on June 20th or June, something like that. So in a couple of weeks, it's going to be 4 years of me posting consistently on YouTube. And man, it's been like a wild ride. I never would have thought I would have got to this point now based on where I started. When I started, it was like making videos about health and fitness, my workout routines, my diet, and now look where we are. It's completely different. Hey, Forrest, just saying hello. No worries, Forrest. It's super late for you, right? What time is it in, it's 6 hour time difference? 7? 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1 a.m., Forrest? Is it 1 a.m. or 2 a.m.? Yeah, sorry, late stream today, late stream. I've been trying to figure out my schedule. Hopefully, the later streams can work for you, Forrest. If not, I'll be sad. Sir, what up, sir? How you doing? What is your profile picture? It's like all dark with something in the middle. I can't even see. I wish YouTube had like bigger icons so I could see better. But yeah, so the stream time, we'll figure it out. Man, to be honest, I wish I could stream more often. Like 2 times a week, 3 times a week? Would that be more enjoyable? I don't know. Let me know if you guys care. Remember me, the one that asked what I could do to overcome the parental abuse and beat up ages. Oh yeah, I remember that. That was tough, dude. I remember you sharing that. It was rough because of the relationship you had with your parents, with all like that, like how it was affecting like your mental health, like in a negative way type of thing. I've gotten out of that negative mindset now, finally. Oh, okay, there we go. So you made some progress. So what's been going on? What's been working? Give us the update. But yeah, I hope you're doing well, dude. That's what self-improvement is all about, right? I'm going to upload 1 vid this week. I'm going to get back on my groove with the content. I've been battling some mental issues and I had to dial back from YouTube for my sanity. Man, see, look at that. Like, me, sir, and misanthropy. Misanthropy. Why is this so hard for me to pronounce? But yeah, look at all 3 of us, right? Working on our mental health, working on our mindset. It's so important, right? And it's like something that a lot of men don't talk about, right? Like I know a couple of guys at work ask me like, oh, what do you stream about? Or what do you make YouTube videos about? And I'm like, oh, like self-improvement stuff, mental health stuff. Like they're like, mental health, ew, gay. Like there's this immediate negative derogatory type reaction when you talk about men trying to have a discussion about our mental health, right? It seems like we're weak or something. But man, it's so important, right? And if you think that term is cringe, like, oh, mental health sounds so cringe, like don't call it that. Like find another name for it. Call it something else. But at the end of the day, it's not just your external physical health that will make you live a happy and successful life. A lot of this work is internal, right? finding fulfillment, finding happiness, finding passion in your work. That's so important for men. It's so important for us to have goals, to be goal oriented, to have something to work towards. So, and I've always been a firm believer that stuff is extremely important, right? It's so important. I've been using SID and what is that? SID and SEED? Threed? I don't know what that is. Evaluating on my life and confronting the truth. Parents turned me insane at a young age, so I needed to question whether my thoughts and feelings were a lie or not. Oh man, that's deep. Hey sir, I'm glad to hear that and you're always welcome to come on my channel. I'm going to be doing live streams soon, and you're welcome to come and express yourself however you choose. Yeah, man, it's always good to talk about this type of stuff. The more the better, right? And for the most part, yes, they were all lies. My parents set me up for failure. Man, that's rough. They set me up to become a doctor or a researcher and never opened me up to the eyes of money making and happiness. Despite the fact that they know how to make money in the first place and are already really wealthy, they would shield me from being able to express myself and suppress my feelings, stating I was oh my gosh. Okay, so there's a lot going on there. Oh, selfish child. And now I've found myself on an entrepreneurship journey. Okay, so let's unpack a couple ideas in those paragraphs that you just typed. So your parents want you to be a doctor or a researcher? So I'm assuming they were pushing you towards like STEM or the sciences and mathematics? And they never cared about, okay, so there's a couple things there as from the parent's perspective, and I know because I am a parent. There are some parents in some cultures where the career of their child, the university degree of the child, or the master's degree of their child gives them some type of status amongst their peers or friends, or it gives them happiness as a parent. And it's almost like this selfish thing that parents have where, oh, it's like bragging rights. My kid is so smart. He became a doctor, or she became a doctor or a lab researcher, or a scientist or something. And this is prevalent in the Asian community. And I have experience with this firsthand. And it's really unfortunate, right? Because especially when it comes to kids, what the parent wants the kid to do, it shouldn't matter. Like the child is unique. The child is an individual, even though you're blood related. You're a completely different person, and you may be into completely different things. Like when I went to school, I was studying math and physics and computer science. But I love the arts. I love photography, videography, music, creation, creative stuff, writing, speaking, like presenting. Like it's so different than what I studied in school. And your parents may push you one way because they may think that path is successful, or maybe they're doing it from a selfish standpoint where they want you to reach a certain status because, oh, my son's a doctor and I can brag to everyone. It makes me feel good inside. But what about how your kid feels on the inside? Isn't that more important? It's tough, right? It's tough because I'm on both sides of this spectrum now as someone who has rejected the corporate 9-to-5, the status quo of university and post-secondary education and degrees and all that crap. I don't care for it at all. And I've gone down this entrepreneurial path where I found so much happiness and fulfillment in my life because doing this type of work I love. It's so enjoyable for me, and it just like lightens up my day. But now for my kids, I also, as a parent, I have to remember, my son and my daughter, they may be the complete opposite of me. Maybe they don't care about the arts at all. And maybe they want to get into accounting or business or law or some type of science, biology, chemistry. Maybe the university route is what they actually want to do, even though it conflicts with my personal beliefs. But as a parent, you have to put your ego aside and do what's best for the child, right? If that's what they want to do, then you have to support them as best you can. That's your job as a parent. And so even if my kids want to go down this route of the corporate 9 to 5, to go to college, to go to university, to be a cog in the wheel, which is something I hate and I despise. But if that's what they want to do, then I'm going to support them 100%. And unfortunately, some parents aren't like that, right? It's really tough when you force your kids to do something that they obviously don't want to do, right? And I don't know, it's a little bit more complex than that, but that's where I'm coming from. But anyways, now it sounds like you're on an entrepreneurial path in life, which is cool because that's the best path in my opinion. It's met with so much risk and unknowns and dangers, but it's so worth it. It's just so worth it. I don't know how else to explain it. Let me see. They were pushing me at a young age to learn maths, but never how to communicate with other people, especially when I wanted to learn my own other hobbies like another language or sports. They would turn me down and say it's a stupid thought and I should give up. Yeah, see, some people would say that learning another language or just getting into sports is useless because you're never going to be like a professional athlete. You're not going to make the NHL or the NBA or the NFL, so you're like kind of just wasting your time. Or learning another language that doesn't really get you a job. Well, I guess it could in some situations where you need communication, for example. But I feel like that's the issue with the lie. They never said school was there for communication and human interactions. They said school was there for learning these subjects and getting A's. Are you Asian, sir? You don't have to answer that if you don't want to, but if you are, I know where this is coming from. This sounds sneakily familiar. Oh, you are? Okay. So now it makes sense. Now the dots are connecting. I've had numerous people in your exact same situation talk to me or bring this problem up to me. And one guy was on my podcast. That guy, Kevin. He has a YouTube channel. He is from Asian background and he's currently in college because his parents want him to go to college, for example. And they hate the fact that he wants to do anything creative or start a YouTube channel, build a business. They hate all of that stuff. And so it's so hard because culturally, in an Asian household, the education level of the child is so important to the parents, not just from like a bragging standpoint, not just from them feeling proud, but it's all status. Or status, however you want to pronounce that word. It's all status driven. It's like, and it's so sad too. And I've seen this so often, especially with like Asian parents, man. They'll brag like, oh, my son, he graduated with like a computer engineering degree. Oh, my son's a lawyer. Oh, my daughter, she got her master's. She's a like, it's like such a weird phenomenon, this obsession that a lot of Asian parents have with education, especially when the child is obviously unhappy. Because what if your kid is into the arts? What if your child loves to paint or loves music or loves creative writing? Like, there's so many jobs in the world outside of STEM. It's not all just STEM. That can't be the only answer, right? But then we also have to remember it's a lot of this is like Eastern mindset of people moving to the West, right? And that is very common as well. Parents move from China to a Western, yeah, see, exactly. It's parents from the East moving to the Western society, where I was born and hence a different parenting style. Yeah, it's despite telling me to stop in the first place and torturing me to give up, it's so ironic. How old are you, sir? How are you in high school, college, university? Man, this is I've had like this super in-depth conversation with a couple people. Exact same situation you're in. Oh, Cowboy, what's up? What's going on, Cowboy? Welcome to the late night stream party. Me and Sir are having an Asian university identity crisis. Oh, man. Here it is. Yeah, bro, my parents were bragging when my YouTube channel got 100K subs, and they just bragged to all their friends about it. Just got back from Kings Island. Kings Island. YouTube sometimes delete your... Yeah, also YouTube has like a thing where depending on what you type, they sometimes don't send the message through. Is there a way I can... What if I do all chat? Does this do anything? Live chat? All chat? So if I do top chat, some messages such as potential spam may not be visible. Maybe I have to do all. Okay, hopefully that helps. So we'll see. We'll see. Okay, hopefully that made a difference. Okay, where are we? Yeah, misanthropy. Misanthrope is right. They do delete and block stuff. I'm 18 right now. I told them I'm going full entrepreneur route. They ain't happy about it. Yikes. Wait, so did you say your YouTube... Wait, what did you say about YouTube channel got 100K... Wait, so do you have a YouTube channel? Can I click on your name? I can't click on your name. I'm missing something here. Wait, yeah, bro, my parents were bragging when my YouTube channel got 100K subs. So I'm just trying to stay positive every day, working on my communication and articulation skills. Yeah, see, that's what I work on every single day, is to become a better communicator and the way I articulate ideas and my vocabulary of words that I have at my disposal, especially as like a YouTuber. Man, trying to communicate yourself is so difficult. Because when you run out of things to say, or maybe you're talking about a subject that you're not too confident in, all of a sudden you begin to talk like this, and it's kind of like, and listening to someone speak like that is horrendous. It's horrible. And I remember when I first started YouTube, the way that I could communicate was awful. It was atrocious. I had poor vocabulary. I couldn't chain two sentences together without an or an or a like. But over time, like all skills in life, if you work at it, you can improve. And that's something that I try to improve and work on every day, which is so important if you want to be an entrepreneur. Depending on what you do, obviously, depending on what type of business you want to start or run, or investment, product, whatever it is, drop shipping, I don't know, name the thing. Just being a good communicator, it's so important. It's so key. By the end of this month, I'll have 4 credit cards paid off. One step closer to buy. Yo, cowboy! Congrats. Yo, one step closer to home ownership. That's awesome. I know that owning a house isn't for everybody, but I remember reading this book. What was it called? I think it's an older book. The Richest Man in Babylon. Was that I think that was the book. And there was this one idea talking about, and a lot of the information in that book, it actually holds up today. There was something about investing where you want to pay yourself first, but there was this passage where they were talking about property and goals that people should have in life. And, back in those days, you're trying to get supplies, I guess, like wood and bricks to like build a house. And so there's always like these, I don't know how do you explain this? There's like these targets that human beings would have, is that owning some type of property will give you happiness or fulfillment in life, knowing that you have something that is yours. And again, this is not for everybody. If you are someone that likes to rent and not have to worry about all the maintenance and nonsense, and you can kind of move around whenever you want, then 100% renting is for you. But for someone like me, I have loved home ownership my entire life. It's so much fun. Like this room, this office that I have, it's still under construction, but this is my house. Me and my wife, we own this house. I can paint the wall, I can tear down a wall, I can renovate a window, whatever. I can do whatever I want to do, as long as it obviously doesn't ruin the foundation, the structural integrity of the place. But yeah, home ownership is super cool. I enjoy it. Thanks, my dude. Keep up the good content. Yeah, man, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying to work towards this dream that I have. When I think about it, like during even this stream, like imagine if I could do this like every day, instead of like having to get in my car, commute to work, fight all the traffic, burn gasoline, rage at people that cut me off. It's awful. Like that's a terrible way to live. And if I could find a way to get away from that, I could only imagine how happy I would be. But again, if that is something that I truly want to achieve, then I have to put in the work. I have to show up. I have to do everything I can to keep improving as a creator, as an entrepreneur, as a speaker, as a streamer, as a whatever this is. And whatever this thing is the thing that I love to do. And if I could figure out a way to kind of make this like a full-time career or something, it'd be awesome. And so that's the plan. That's the plan. Let me get back to Sir for a second. Okay, so you had a YouTube channel. Sadly, it got terminated. Oh, man. What'd you do? Break like the YouTube terms of service or something? Bro. You gonna start a new one? You can always start a new one. And that was the whole reason the people around me hated me so much, because it was all about me instead of others. That's a harmful impact I've become after learning from my parents. For real, your room looks primo. Hey, it's like half done. This half is done. You can see by the color on the wall. Like this wall and the wall in front of me and the other wall to my right. That's all finished. The desk that I'm at, it's like an L. The desk is like this. So I'm sitting like right here. But to my right, there's a whole another table. It's actually like it's a dining room table. I bought a dining room table that matched this desk. And so it has like all my podcasting stuff over there. So I kind of turned, face this way, and then I can have like a one-on-one podcast with someone. So that's the idea. This behind me, it's still green, which is how the house came when I bought it. I got to paint all that stuff. But right now, all of my daughter's toys is back there. This is a lot. It's a lot of stuff I got to do. But work in progress. Dude, I cannot wait to have an office room for myself and a big yard for my dogs. Oh, you got dogs? Yo, having a big yard for dogs is awesome. My house has a pretty small backyard. We have a semi-detached house. So like the middle is connected to another house. But our backyard, it has like a tiny little patio thing with a barbecue. It has a cool deck. And then one tree, bunch of nice grass, and a tool shed with all my supplies. Yeah, it's cool. We used to have dogs, but sadly, they're gone. But yeah, dogs in a big yard is awesome. I'll be here to support you 100%, man. Yo, thanks. Appreciate it, dude. Appreciate it. I love the support. It makes all the negative comments worth it. The negative comments are funny, bro. I've been getting a lot recently. Lucky enough, it doesn't really bother me, but man, talk about like a potential mental health crisis. Now I see why YouTubers struggle with that type of stuff, like the criticism, the negativity, the hateful comments, the emails, and all the hate. It's so bad. But I'm so old that I don't care. Go ahead. Send me your worst in the comment section. Go ahead. Wait, why did I say it like that? Ha ha ha. I honestly wish I didn't have to work around other people. I'm about to work on it. Do you mean IT? I'm about to work on IT and be okay. It must be IT and be in an office along. Oh man. So IT is good. That's like well, at least where I live, it's a pretty high in demand job that pays well also. But yeah, you got to slug it out in the office all day long, right? Or at least that's better than what I'm doing, driving around lifting dusty boxes. Bro, I'll be here even until you become famous. You were awesome that other day, my guy. You actually helped me. Thank you so much. Hey, dude. That's what it's about, right? That's what my whole YouTube channel is about, right? That's what this whole self-improvement journey is. It's like showing people that, there's hope. It doesn't matter how bad your situation is, you can change and you can figure it out. Because I was someone who dropped out of university, right? Had no education, no degree, no profession. Started a poker business for 9 years as an entrepreneur. Eventually it failed. Had to join the real world at 27 with no skills, no job experience, no profession, no education, nothing. Lost in life, confused, addicted to video games, PlayStation, StarCraft, Diablo 2, Halo, Call of Duty, like all of that. Modern Warfare, everything. Just addicted to all that stuff. Binge watching Netflix all weekend long. And when I think back at that person, it was like I was weak, pathetic, unreliable. But then starting this whole self-improvement journey and setting goals for myself, working towards something, going to the gym, building a stronger body, which eventually builds a stronger mind. Getting into reading, books, audiobooks, podcasts, whatever. And like my life changed. It completely turned around for the better. And everything about my life now is a million times better than it was before when I was 27. And I know that sounds like a long period of time, 11 years, right? I started at 27, the self-improvement stuff, and I got to where I am now, 11 years later at 38. But it's those struggles, man. Like, I know you have bad days, you might have bad relationships, bad parents, bad whatever it is, teacher, acquaintances, bad friends, shitty country, government sucks, you have bad luck. Like, there's a million reasons, a million excuses that you could have for why nothing is going to work. But if you find a way to take full accountability and just start a journey of self-improvement where you just try to get better a little bit every single day, just get a little bit better than you were yesterday. And then slowly over time, everything will start to change. Your mindset will change. You become more disciplined, more motivated. If you hit the gym, you'll become more physically fit. You'll have more energy. You'll be stronger. You'll be able to last longer through these massive grind sessions. So it's like, that's the message, man. That's the message that my whole channel is going to be about. And if it even just helps one person along the way, it's so worth it, right? It's so worth it for me. Yo, AFRH, what's up, dude? Sorry I'm late on the chat, bro. How you been? When's the next music video coming out on the channel? I was looking at your channel, I think it was last week. Well, the last video was in a couple months ago, right? 3 German Shepherds. Oh, dude. You got some serious dogs. That's awesome. Mr. Choo Choo, what's up, dude? Watching from the Philippines? Yo, Philippines in the house. What do you think is the best way to treat a narcissist? Mainly myself? That's the best way to treat yourself, bro? I've realized the horrible things I've done onto others only after I realized and self-aware of my actions. I don't know how to change that mindset, and it's been destroying me as a person since my parents are also narcissists. And I cannot learn from them anymore because it's only done harm than good. Where should I start? Okay, so there's lots of stuff there. I guess the first thing is, are you truly a narcissist? Or are you just someone that is, maybe you are super confident, super capable? Like, at first I would try to figure out, are you really? Like, because I sort of thought, I thought that about myself at times, because I'm so self-centered. I'm always thinking about myself, trying to grow me as a person, trying to achieve goals. I'm always just like, me. Right? So I had this thought, like, am I like someone that has that type of personality? But I realized I'm just someone has a lot of self-confidence because of the self-improvement stuff. And so there's a lot of things you can do there. Again, I don't know the answer for narcissism because that's not like my area of expertise. But I would make sure that if you're going to classify yourself as that, is that what you truly are? Because I don't know, it might not be, right? But definitely, if your parents are rubbing off on you in a negative way like that. Like that's got to stop. You got to find a way to put up a barrier there to block that, right? And find your way to personal growth. So I guess it's going to depend. Oh, Red. Yo, Red. What's up, Red? Missed you, bro. What's good? Oh, man. Yo, I've been wild busy, dude. I had a crazy weekend. There was a chance where I was just gonna blow off the stream and just do it next week. But I'm like, you know what? Let's do like a later one. I've been trying to be a good dad, you know, do stuff with the kids in the afternoon because it's summer here. So like went to the park with them, took my daughter to like a splash pad, play in the water. It's, you know, afternoons in the summer on the weekend, I gotta do good by my family, right? And so the stream time, we might have to augment that a little bit. So we'll try the late night streams. Hopefully it works for you guys, but we'll see. Oh man, the chat's wild. I'm doing good. Just finished my exam. Got a C. Hope for better, but it's all right. Now I'm just trying to relax because I'm mentally exhausted. I'm gonna make more music. Oh yeah, I remember you talked about that during the last stream. You were like really prepping for the exams. Hey man, a C is a pass, right? C is a pass, so it's all good. Man, that's like a huge burden or weight off your shoulders, right? I hated that. I hated that so much about school. Not school, like university, the stress of exams. Oh God, awful. The worst. I feel like the word narcissism is thrown around more than anything these days. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about the narcissist stuff. It's a little tricky. We stream at nights now. Oh, we'll see, bro. We'll see. You're allowed to be confident. By the way, my name is actually pronounced AFRO. Easier to say than Afro? Easier to say than AFRH. Let me see. I don't know. I haven't been clinically diagnosed, but I feel like it's pretty much true. I love to show off. I love to look down on other people. I judge others and I hate it. Jesus. And I'm also a pathological liar. I feel no remorse, bro. Oh my gosh. That's a wild self-diagnosis if I've ever read one. Jesus, dude. You love to show off and look down on other people? Come on now. What kind of shit is that? God damn, that's bad. Yeah, that's not cool, dude. That's not cool at all. You got to get rid of that shit because that will get you nowhere. Right? All that like negative shit with other people, like I'm probably not the right. See, this is something that I wish YouTubers would do more. If you don't know something, it's okay to say you don't know. Like when it comes to something like that, like narcissism being clinically diagnosed with a type of personality, I don't know. And I think something that important, you know, maybe my opinion isn't the best one to seek out. So take my criticism with a grain of salt. But yeah, man, any of that negative shit though, it's it doesn't help you in any way. Like you gotta find a way to get rid of that. I was diagnosed with a lot of things before. Bipolar finally came around. Doctors aren't always right. Oh yeah, we talked about that once. Is it me or is Canadian internet just delayed as fuck? No, maybe it's me, bro. I'm like behind on the comments, and I think YouTube has like a slight delay. What's it? Where's the? There's like a tiny delay. Right? Stream latency, low latency. How come I can't click this? Well, whatever. There's like a tiny delay on the when you guys type a comment and it pops up. I don't see it on my screen until like 10 seconds later, I think. Something like that. I feel like someone can definitely change. Someone can have a condition, but they can come out of it. Just like people with PTSD, after they've used MDMA, they sometimes get healed. What are we talking about? Yo, Red, we're talking about all kinds of shit, dude. Our boy Sir here is... he's... actually, you could relate to this, Red. Sir has the typical Eastern Asian parents that have this forced emphasis on learning like maths and sciences in university and going down that route, whereas it sounds like he is more passionate about being an entrepreneur, doing some type of business, sole proprietorship, working for yourself, whatever it is. And obviously a lot of Asian parents don't take that well at all, especially when they expect their child to get a degree of some sorts, especially in the math or science. So yeah, and also we've been talking about how he has this bizarre relationship with his parents that's kind of tough. Yeah, so I think that's where we're currently at. It's a wild stream tonight, dude. It's a wild stream. Let's see. Mental health issues, I think, aren't fixed unless you're aware of them and you're actively trying to fix them. Yeah, you definitely need to actively try to fix them, for sure. And also remove the source, which the source seems like this relationship with your parents. The problem, though, is when you're as young as you are, 18, it's like you rely on your parents for so many things, right? Food, shelter, money, probably transportation, unless you have a certain level of independence, right? Where you can maybe move out on your own and just like kind of get away from them because you are technically an adult. However, like it's hard, especially now, like the way the economy is now, like just affording rent for yourself, food, a car, insurance. Oh my gosh. Dude, the world is so expensive now. So it's like, I don't know how you would even start. True, sir, medication doesn't fix anything. You got to fix most things yourself. You got this. I have the typical Western diet. McDonald's? Oh, McDonald's. Bro, you want that Big Mac with cheese? Quarter pounder? Chicken nuggets? Extra large fries? Oh, shit. Oh. Yeah, the Western diet it's rough. Like, it's not as bad in Canada as it is in the US. Like, whenever I go to the US and I drive anywhere, I'm like, yo, Burger King, McDonald's, Arby's, KFC at every corner of every block. Just like fast food everywhere. I'm like, oh shit. They are 18. Man, you'll be a totally different person at 28. Yeah, that's, me at 18 to 28, I was like the same person. It took me from 28 to 38 to change. That's what's sad about my journey. Oh, shit. Oh, man. Luckily, my parents were open-minded to let me follow my own path and support me. Follow what you believe in. Just make sure nothing else gets in the way of what you truly desire. Wow, see, that's awesome, Red. See, Red's one of the lucky few that had really, sounds like great parents, dude. That's awesome. Man, because that's what a child needs, right? A child needs a parent to obviously give them guidance and direct them in life and push them towards positive things. But also they need to play the role of a supporter to support the child's dreams and ambitions and goals and what they want to do, what their passions are. It's unfortunate because a lot of parents they forget about that, right? You have to be there to support your child too. So, Derek, you should open up a Discord. So I have a Discord, but no one's in it. It's something where I would do it, but I think I would need someone to like manage it or run it. You know, like those Discord mods, those guys. Like I would need someone like that. I have so much on my plate, whether it's the main channel, making videos, doing the live streams, my podcast channel, my third channel, the Bears, the Analytics, and even the newsletter, right? So my plate is like so full. And I even have like a book and a course that I'm slowly working on the back burner. And even that's getting neglected. So see, this is the thing, right? It's a stupid J job kills all my time to get any of this stuff up and running. A Discord would be cool, but I just don't have the time or knowledge to do it. Chicken nuggets, McDonald's, large fries. Oh, but if I get a Diet Coke, I'm healthy. Oh my god, dude. Oh no. Not the McDonald's. Not the chicken nuggets. I think Sir needs to meet the mushroom gods. Best way to humble yourself and help understand how other people feel. Oh, you know what? That's actually a really good point. Like if you have any type of inflated ego, which is sort of what I had, because I'm someone who is super confident. No, let's say overconfident in my abilities. I had an ego, for sure. Going on a massive psychedelic trip humbles you so fast. It humbles you like nothing I've ever experienced before. It just like opens your mind to all your bullshit, all the prejudice you have, all the bias, all the like the negative, anything negative. Like psychedelic mushrooms just crushes all of that, and you have to confront that face to face. And man, it's, you know, maybe for some people that's too crazy, but for me, I really needed that, and it humbled me because now I'm so much more relaxed. I'm so much more like accepting, I guess, of other people. It's not just always about myself, right? And also I can laugh at myself too. You know, when I make mistakes, when I screw up, it's okay. It's not the end of the world. I just ate Five Guys earlier. Oh, yo, Five Guys. Is that the place? Is Five Guys a place where they take the bag and they fill it with fries? Is that I think I've only ate there once. Is that Five Guys? I feel like it is. Someone tell me if that's right. I was a complete idiot at 18. Kids will change you as well. Big pause. Dude, Five Guys is so expensive. Every child deserves a parent, but not every parent. Oh man, I've heard that quote before. That's deep. That's deep and so true. So true. Man, shitty parents is like the worst. It's the worst thing. Because then it just causes shitty kids. Right? The first 5 years of adulthood has been a clusterfuck from 18 up to 23 now, but I can guarantee when I turn 24 in October, it's going to be a whole different era of me. Hey, dude, nice, man. You're 23? Man, you guys are all youngins out here. I'm excited for what the future has in store for you guys. Get on this self-improvement stuff. Ran Discords with 45k members before. I could help. Oh. You want to email me, sir? Email me or something. Reach out to me. My full name at gmail.com. If you want to set up a Discord or something. Because I use Discord for this group of YouTubers that are also partners, and we sort of like bounce ideas off each other and share our analytics. And that's all I really use. Oh, and I'm on Hamza's Discord. I kind of poke in there every once in a while and see what all the young men on self-improvement are doing. But yeah, reach out to me. Maybe we can figure something out. You're almost 5K subs now, bro. 10K. Yo, dude. So ever since 2023, every month the channel just like, it keeps growing. It's crazy because the previous 3 years I would get, I don't know, maybe 7,000 views in a month, and I'd get like 1 or 2 subscribers every day, and it was pretty consistent. It was like this flat line. It's like 7,000 views one month, and the next month 8, and the next month 6.5, and then 9,000. Like it was pretty flat. It was like linear. There was like no growth. And then 2023 started, and then I don't know what it is. Now it's like every day. It's like 15, 20 subs, even if I do nothing. It like when I get my phone, where's my phone? Like on my phone in the, what do you call it? The YouTube studio. How many subs do I have? 4622. Yeah, then like whenever I just refresh it, it goes up by a couple every hour. It's wild. So I don't know, maybe something's working. I haven't really gone too deep in the analytics. I know the psychedelic mushrooms and the gambling videos do really well, which I love and I hate, because all my self-improvement videos, the ones that I put the most effort into, they do the worst. I'm like, oh man, the main message on my channel is like self-improvement, start this journey, fix your life, be disciplined, motivation, all this stuff. But then it's like, oh, take these mushrooms and see all these wild hallucinations. Or this one time at the casino, I lost this much money. It's like those videos tend to resonate with people the most, I guess. So I don't know. My lane right now is like self-improvement, psychedelics, and gambling. It's like those are like my 3 topics that I love to talk about. And so I've kind of just switched my time around those 3, if that makes any sense. And then things have just been taken off. I think the last 2 months, it was like 100K views, 400 something subs in a month. Like it's cool. I'm excited. Dude, someone said I had a jiggly neck today. Yo, it's the McDonald's, dude. You got a jiggly neck? Oh, shit. Oh, I got to get back to the gym. Oh, let's go, bro. Let's go. Get back to the gym. Yo, me too. I've just been doing I've been on like calisthenics for a while now. I've been really into like body weight stuff. Damn, yo, jiggly neck. Gonna fight that guy. McDonald's was a foundation for me growing up. The food don't hit the same for me anymore. Five Guys is heaven. Yo, you know what's interesting? McDonald's in the US is so cheap. Like whenever I go there, I'm like, oh my gosh, no wonder Americans eat so much McDonald's. It's like mad cheap. I remember there was something like this full family box meal, and it was like $19.99, and it was like, I don't know, 4 burgers, 4 fries, 4 drinks, and something crazy. And they also have like a $1 menu. Yo, in Canada, getting nuggets is like 6 nuggets. It's like over $7. It's like mad expensive. Like McDonald's is not super cheap here. So I think that's why definitely Americans love it more, I guess, because it's like super, super affordable. McDonald's here is actually expensive. I think a Big Mac combo is like $15 for $14. Big Mac, medium fries, and a medium drink. I think it's like $14, $15, I think. Let me see. 1,000 bromes. Yeah, their fry seasoning is on point. Five Guys, Cajun fries, goddamn, and then milkshakes. Am I gonna have to go to Five Guys? I swear I've been there once. Is it the fries in the bag, right? We should have a meetup in Ohio and eat Five Guys. Yo, how far is... What part? Okay, Ohio is not too far from where I am. Ohio. Let me see. Let me do some like Google mapping here. Because Cleveland is in Ohio, right? Oh, I see. It's on the complete other side of Lake Erie. Okay. So that's probably what, like a 10-hour drive? Let's see. Google Map. Oh, no. You can go around. Oh, it's only like a 5-hour drive. Yo, that's like so quick. Oh, no, wait. This route has tolls. Yo, I can't afford no toll routes, bro. Okay, no tolls. Okay, 5.5-hour drive. Okay, so it's 5.5 hours to Ohio. It's not the worst. Bum, bum, bum. I'm dead. Yo, Cowboy's funny, bro. Holy shit. Mushroom market is greater than the self-improvement market. Time to gym max. Yeah, like the self-improvement thing, it's like, I get it. Maybe it's a little cringe, but you know, it's what really helped me, so it's gonna be part of this journey. Someone hit me with a basketball at Kings Island, and their friend said, "Damn, dude, you hit that guy and made his neck jiggle." Shit. Oh no. Oh no. Dude. Oh, that is awful. McDonald's is an American staple. It's in our culture. I'll never go. Oh, I see. I see. It's interesting how that is. Pray for Ohio. Shit. Oh. Yo, Cowboy's getting roasted today, man. Oh, you guys make me laugh. I'm going to bed. It's 2 a.m. here. Just wanted to check in. Hey, bro, thanks for stopping by. Yeah, sorry about the late stream, but I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out, dude. Maybe something in between. Not so early, not too early, not too late, but I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. If you go to a McDonald's in a low-income area, you're going to be disappointed, of course. I found a mouse turd in my fries. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Dude. Yo, that's insane. What about health and safety? Yo, what did that McDonald's get, like, shut down? I wonder if Canada is more super anal about that. We have like crazy health and safety regulations here, especially when it comes to like businesses or food. Like even at work, there's this company that I go to every day to pick up, and they ship out like cookie dough batter or something. And then I remember the guy that I see every single day, he told me, oh, they have like a rat infestation. I was like, oh, a rat infestation. So they put all these like rat traps, like those boxes where if like the rat goes in, inside there's like poison or whatever, so then it just dies inside the box. So they put all those boxes like everywhere around the building and all like the entrance doors. And then all of a sudden the next week I go and they're like closed. I was like, oh, that's weird. I guess they're renovating or something. And then the week after, the guy told me that the Canadian like health and safety board came and then shut them down for like an entire week because of like the rat problem. Because I guess cookie dough is considered like, because it's edible, so it's like a food product or whatever. So I guess they just shut you down right away if you have rats. I reported that McDonald's to corporate too. Damn, yo. McDonald's is going down. Yeah, I'm not a big fast food person like at all. I think my favorite place is like I don't even know. Popeyes? Like fried chicken? Like or but even then I'll go once every couple months. So like fast food is not big in my diet at all. I didn't hear the jiggy neck thing, but my fiance heard it and waited to tell me about it when the group of people were away that said it. I try not to confront people, but I can't say I wouldn't. Oh, bro, you're gonna throw hands? Yo, your fiance? Yo, congrats, dude. Congrats. When's the wedding? This summer? Damn. I wonder if you did hear the jiggy neck thing. Were you gonna throw down at the basketball court? Congrats, bro. Congrats. That's awesome, man. A shooting for the summer. Who knows anymore? Yeah, I remember my wedding. I got married in 2014. 2014. So nine years ago. It was, man, it was expensive. It was like, how much did it cost? Like $35,000, I think. But then after you get like gifts from people, I think we got like, I don't know, 33,000 or 32. Like, so you got back most of our money from, just like the gifts that people give. So I think we spent like a couple thousand, which is fine, no problem. But some people, they have like wild, extravagant weddings, like $100,000. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's so crazy. That could be like your down payment that you and your wife put on a house or something. Or I don't know, or get a better apartment than put all that money into like a investment account. But like the people that go all in on a wedding and just blow out everything, that seems crazy to me. Trying to get some debt paid off first. Oh, that's good. Listen, jiggle this neck. Shit. Yo, David, what's up, David? What's going on, dude? Yeah, you definitely were there. It was a good time. Yo, I'm dying, yo. You guys are hilarious. Killing me with this like jiggling neck stuff. God damn. Shit. Oh man. These are like, drink some water. I'm overstimulated here. Guy's talking about his jiggling neck at the basketball court. Holy shit. I just got off the phone with Popeyes too. I had to help my mom report the one she went in our area for missing food. Yo, what is going on in your neighborhood, dude? Yo, Popeyes missing stuff and McDonald's has like mouse shit. Damn. What word is that? Elopement. Elopement. Is that a word? I've never read that ever. Elopement. Elopement? I know what it means, but like normally people say like you're going to elope, right? I've never heard it spelled that way. Elopement. Huh. That's interesting. What's up, man? Oh yeah, just having fun, dude. Just having a late night stream with the boys, talking some smack about Cowboys' jiggly neck. Oh. Might get married in Islam, but definitely not in the West. Just done correcting, taking a break. Oh, for school or for your classes? That's probably a lot of work, dude. Congrats, Cowboy, on the engagement. Getting jiggy with it. Will Smith. Yo, getting jiggy with it? Oh my god. What is going on? Oh, shit. I haven't heard that song in like 20 years. That was like, was that Will Smith's like first song? Or one of them? I don't even remember. I think he means eloping. Should change my name to Jiggly Neck. Oh, God. I live in the murder capital in America, which is Baltimore, Maryland. Oh, jeez. So most of the restaurants in my area are prone to shitty customer service. Dang, bro. I live in Baltimore. That's wild. Baltimore and Chicago is rough, right, in the U.S.? Baltimore. I remember I watched that show like from long time ago, The Wire. Was that based in Baltimore? I can't remember. The show was so long ago. 2002. Oh my gosh. The Wire was 21 years ago? Dang. Was that set in Maryland? I feel like it was. I don't know. The Wire, 2002 to 2008, crime series. I don't know, whatever. Anyways, I don't know if you guys ever watched that show, The Wire, but I feel like it was. I remember it was based in, I think it was Baltimore, Maryland. Yeah, I've been doing that since 4 days. Oh my gosh, dude, that's some work, bro. Dude, I'm 5'2", 188. The jiggle is there. Yo, you're 5'2", 188? Holy shit. Dude, if you heard that that jiggly neck comment and you throw down, dude, you're gonna like kill someone, bro. I lived in DC as a kid, been around the DMV. I know how it is, man. I think someone blocked me. I don't see a comment about Baltimore. Oh, what? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I guess maybe. Yeah, Misanthropy is talking about he lives in Baltimore, Maryland. Oh, yeah, so it is. Yeah, so The Wire is based in Baltimore. Yeah, I remember that. Okay, so you're trying to get out of there. Dang, bro. Chicago is up there too. That's wild. Dang. There's like so much violence in some places in the US. But it's cool. I'm going to be off work in 2 weeks. Oh, nice, dude. Last rush before I can chill out. Oh, yeah, because summer break, right? For all the students, the teachers, kids, all that. DC, don't screw around. Yo, that's insane, man. I remember there was a podcast that Joe Rogan had with a cop who was in the police force in Baltimore. And he was talking about how Oh man, I can't even remember properly. But he was talking about how the whole police force set up, like the whole thing is full of like racial prejudice, and like people are treated differently by the police based on their skin color. They have all these like districts and areas set up like where certain people can't move into. Like it was crazy. It was like an older podcast that Rogan had. It was some guy, this young guy. He was like a cop. I wish I remember his name, but that was like a really like eye-opening podcast when he talked about like the crime and the dangers in Baltimore, and how like all the police force there is all corrupt. It's awful. Oh, never mind. I see it. The Wire's a great show. Yeah, The Wire was awesome, man. It's an old one. It's an old show, but it's super good. Why they block you? Oh, he said never mind. He sees it. Okay, so he's good. Summer break. Yeah, summer break is lit, dude. You get a break from all those grading papers and stuff, right? Theo Vaughn interviewed the same cop on his podcast as well, I think. Oh, it was Michael Wood. Okay. See, yo, Red, how do you know that, bro? Dang. Michael Wood. I feel like it was an old episode, right? Wow, JRE 670. Yeah, that was it. So 20... Wait, this is... I say 2015? Joe Rogan 670. Michael Wood. How come it doesn't have a date? Well, on YouTube it says July 2015. Wow, so 8 years ago. Yeah, that podcast was wild. Yeah, there's a big racist issue here in Maryland, but mainly classist. I haven't even finished The Wire, and I'm from Baltimore. Yo, you gotta finish that, bro. Come on. I tried to be a cop, but it didn't work out. That's interesting. What's the course you have to take? Like police foundations or something like that? Oh no, wait. It's going to be completely different. That's what it's like in Canada. There's some police foundations course I think you have to take to start off. Yeah, anything like that racist stuff is so sad, dude. That it's just like it's so fucking sad. Because at the end of the day, it's like we're just all people. Like we're all. That stuff just drives me nuts. You know, but there's just shitty human beings out there, right? It's like 6 months in an academy. Okay, so like a police academy? I'm starting my hauling venture this month, and I'm considering moving to Virginia once my finances improve before the year ends. Virginia. How far is that? Well, let me look up. Baltimore, Maryland. I love geography. Let's take a look. Okay, so bro is here. And you want to go to, where do you want to go to? Virginia? So that's southwest of you? Or West Virginia. I guess you just mean Virginia, right? Oh, so Maryland is like super close to New Jersey. What road is this? 95? That takes you to Wilmington? And if you keep going, you get to Philadelphia. Dang. I've been to Pennsylvania before and New Jersey, but I've never been further south. Like Delaware, no. Maryland, no. Virginia, no. North Carolina, South Carolina, no. Like I've never been to this whole part of the U.S. Georgia, no. Well, I've been to Florida. But everyone's like, not everyone, but a lot of people have been to Florida. Go to Disneyland and stuff. But this whole, like, what would you call this? The southeastern part of the US? Virginia, West Virginia, North Carolina. Yeah, I haven't been to, I don't know any of these places in the US at all. It's kind of cool how that works. Shout out Arlington, VA. What is that? VA. Is that for Virginia? Arlington. Sorry, I like geography, so I'm just doing some Google mapping. Arlington. Arlington is right beside Washington? Arlington County. Arlington County is in the U.S. state of Virginia. Do you get up early? I attempted to get up early, but always end up getting up at like 6, 7 a.m. Do I get up early? Well, what would you consider as early? Because most days I wake up like 6:30, 7. Sometimes 6, but usually around like 6:30-ish. Virginia is roughly 2 hours away from Maryland. Okay, I see. I live. Oh, Red Skinno. What's up, dude? I live in Alexandria, Virginia. I am 10 minutes away from Maryland. Yo, you guys are right there. DMV stands for DC, Maryland, Virginia area. Oh, really? 4:30 a.m. like Jocko Willink. No, so I tried the 4:30 Jocko Willink routine, and waking up at 4:30 was actually pretty cool. I really liked it. I really enjoyed it because I had like all this time in the morning to myself to get a workout in and work on all this stuff. The problem with the 4:30 a.m. routine is that you got to get to bed before 9 p.m. And like in the summer, that's hard. Like for me, it's 8:25. So I'd have to go to bed. Like I'd have to get ready for bed now. Like if I want to wake up for 4:30 tomorrow, I got to get ready for bed at 8:30 pretty much. That was the problem for me with this, with the super early morning routines. The issue for me wasn't waking up early and doing it. It was getting to bed early on time. That was like the biggest struggle. Because I'd be lying there like at 9, 9:30, 9:45. I'm like 45 minutes have been gone by. I'm just like lying there staring at the ceiling and just like couldn't get to sleep. That was my problem. Oh my god, dude. Before my testosterone levels got to the levels of an 80-year-old man, I was doing good. About to start TRT soon. Holy shit. What is going on? What is going on, bro? Holy fuck. Testosterone of an 80-year-old man? My guy. You gotta shit. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry for laughing. But you're cracking me up today, dude. Holy. Oh. I'm sorry. I shouldn't laugh. That's mean. That's not cool. My bad. I apologize. But damn, dude, you're hilarious. Killing me over here. How do you have testosterone of an 80-year-old man? How is that a thing? Oh, is that serious? Are you really going to start TRT? Testosterone replacement therapy? You know what? I've heard that if you have low T, if you do TRT, but you don't take like a substantial amount, you just take like a tiny little boost. It's definitely, there's like been tons of testimonials of how beneficial it is for people. But my issue is always, if you introduce exogenous testosterone into your system, how is that going to affect your endocrine system? Is that going to affect the way that I produce testosterone normally? Like, I always wonder, like, what are the side effects of TRT? So even though I've heard all these benefits to TRT, I'm always weary about, like, what are the real side effects? Like, should I just go all in and just get jacked and YOLO? That'd be pretty sick. Dude, I love making fun of myself. Bro, you're hilarious. Hilarious. Holy shit. Killing me today, man. Oh, fuck it. I'm gonna hop on gear. Yo, Red, you want gear, bro? You to get those wild yams, get that testosterone. I need I need a testosterone shot. Yo, do we all need TRT? Yo, everyone in the chat, we all need TRT, bro. Let's add TRT to this to the self-improvement routine. Holy. Oh, this is funny. It's a funny stream. Hey, does the time of this stream work for you guys? Hell no, I'm straight. Not knocking anyone who does. Yo, I'm the same. I'm the same. Never tried roids or never been on gear. Nothing. Never tried it. What's like the closest thing? Creatine? It's like maybe the closest thing I've ever even tried in terms of supplements. Yo, Ken Smith, what's up, dude? Just popped on to say hi. Hope everyone had a good weekend. You too, brother. You too. Hope all is well, Ken. Yeah, man, the time is good. Okay. Yeah, let me know, because I've been thinking to try to do it a bit later, because 12 noon before, it was pretty good for me, but now it's like I want to take my daughter to the park, get like ice cream, took her to like a toy store, play in the back. You know what I mean? Like there's dad stuff, family stuff I want to do. And it kind of like ruins it for my wife and the kids if like in the middle of the day I start streaming. So I figure I'll go out, do all that stuff first, and then stream later. So I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Ken Smith, what up? I got a new YouTube heat out. Yo, Ken Smith is the legend, man. Just a quiet weekend. I'm in thinking mode, bro. Live stream time is good. Okay, yeah, just that's good. That's good. I think the only people that it's gonna mess up is anyone in Europe. That's that would kind of suck, but it is what it is. We can't have a time that works for everybody, right? But hopefully, little secret, I have a lot of opportunities in the works, big opportunities. And if everything works out, I'm going to have a lot more free time to do this type of content stuff. I don't know how to say this without saying this, but yeah, I've had a couple like YouTube related opportunities come up that I am considering, and if it can work out financially or logistically or whatever, and I could be home more to do this type of stuff, I definitely would be. So I'm hoping maybe later this year we can do more of these streams or more often, but we'll see, man. We'll see what happens. Still lots of stuff that I got to work on. Do your dad duties, man. It's all good. Yeah, it's they always have to come first, right? But it's also like the family is a big part of why I want to grow this whole YouTube channel and this whole business. You know, I can be home more for them, which would be super awesome. Still part of my digital detox time. Man, my voice is all coarse now. Yeah, still part of my... Ken Smith, my fault. I thought you were Mitch. Oh, you're our boy Mitch. Yeah, Mitch is cool. Mitch came on the podcast. Family first. Live streams can be anytime. Yeah, man. And this was we're on 58. Live stream 58. That's super cool. That's super dope. But you know what? It's 8:30. I got to wrap this up. I got to help my wife get the little ones to bed, you know. So let's plan for next stream next week. Maybe either the 10th or the 11th. I should be able to stream. On the 9th, I have a operation. So I might be injured. In recovery, so we'll see if I can stream. But yeah, we'll try to do it all again next Saturday or Sunday, 10th or 11th. I'll put a message out on the community post letting you guys know that I stream. And yeah, that's it. So Ken, David, Cowboy, Red, Misanthrope, who else is here? Sir, Cowboy, yeah, especially Cowboy. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for joining the stream. And I hope you guys have a great week this week, and we'll catch up next weekend. So see you next time. Bye.